I'm soaking up the atmosphere at the Frio markets. Just about to get some produce. I just had some crack. Not really. How could I go past this soy chai brew? Check it out. I know. I just had to have some. A smidgen of honey. Oh, so nice. So really teary. I've just left, but in a really beautiful way. I'm just feeling really present and raw and listening to the music. And yeah, just had a treatment at Lisa's at Cottesloe. Really beautiful massage and steam and the things, and she gave me a oil busty. Only Rupert has seen up my clacker, but Lisa's part of the club now too. We had a lovely time together, really making some beautiful connections with these women. They're my kind of girls. Rupert is just next level as a practitioner, and she reminds me of the Saint Amma. Do you know the hugging saint? I have had numerous hugs from Amma, and Rupert loves her, and she just really has a very similar energy in the way that, like in the West, we're all about self-serving and self first, and then others in that New Age movement, and the idea of taking care of yourself so you can take care of another person. Whereas she's more of that martyr, where she's really puts other people first. Now, the difference with someone like her, and let's say someone like Mother Teresa compared to most martyrs that are in the West, is that I believe that the gods and the goddesses and spirit is giving to them continuously in order for them to do it. But I think many people who are martyrs have no connection to the source, and I think that's what sets the martyrdom thing apart. The neighbour and the conversation he was wondering why all transgender people just don't take themselves off the grid like they used to back in the day. Interesting that, I spoke to you and I was really thinking, I of course catastrophized. I went straight into, I'm going to have to leave this house because I can't be around this energy anymore, because, look, there's been a lot of this undertone, but that was the worst thing I had heard. And yeah, I just met it with humour. I saw him last night and said, did you get to kill any transgender or gays on the way over? He went, what? I said, did you get to kill any gays on the way over? He went, no, there wasn't any. I said, well, hopefully there'll be some on the way home. But he lives in the next property. I'm on 5 acres. It's probably similar next door. He drives his Jeep over every night. God love him, whatever. People are ignorant, I think for me, because so many of my beloveds, and I mean my absolute beloveds, are part of the queer family. So for me to hear people, talk about them in such derogative ways is, it's big. But there's no way I'm leaving the sanctuary of my little hood in the so advanced into this procedure. It's fucking ridiculous. How long has it taken for these people to accept the smell of fennel and cumin in the air? I can't go to another Airbnb and have to go through all that again. So yeah, I've just got through that one. Lisa was really, saying, wow, you've really come a long way, and I have. It's been a pretty extreme 4 weeks, but not like back in the 90s when I've done, water fasts and colonics and stuff. I just love the beauty and the spirituality of the Vedic way. It's touched me quite deeply, and one thing I would say that has really affected me is that, I was like a protein junkie, really about all this protein, and here I am having, more energy and feeling better than I felt in a long time by eating eggs every second day and mung dal every day as my protein. Hemp seeds. That's it. As far as being a vegetarian, goes, Rupa feels that because my osteo is so advanced, not my rheumatoid, well, you know, that's another level of something, but osteo, you know, that's all the cartilages and all that. She feels that chicken broth is something I'll need for the rest of my life, and I'm sure my Chinese acupuncturist would agree, you know, because of blood deficiency. So, yeah, I'm sort of thinking, I'm sort of feeling as if I can continue not eating flesh, you know, chicken and red meat. I might eat fish occasionally. But by next week, we're going to have a much better idea of exactly what my dosha is. And so I'm going to leave in 2 weeks from now with a complete new diet plan. And, you know, as you know, I'm digesting grains. The girls reckon I've lost a lot of weight. Even the woman I live with, Sue, thinks I've dropped a bit. I probably have dropped quite a few kilos. But I'm kind of been size 10 pretty much for, you know, a long time. It's the medication that blew me out, and also just losing my way with myself and binge, you know, emotional eating and just all that sort of stuff and just not doing the amount of practice I normally did. And also I was just such a big walker. I've only had a car since November last year. I didn't drive for 21 years. I've just been rocking around and walking. So I'll show you where I'm at. Such a beautiful vibe in here. I would totally live in Frio, but who can do fucking 3 weeks over 40 degrees come Christmas time? Not I. But yeah, I like the people here. Like, I feel really at one with myself in this energy of Frio. I really like it. So, yeah, that's me over and out. Produce on the bus, and we'll see what tomorrow holds. But I'm really feeling some, and a real beautiful energy flowing through me soon.